What's up, everybody? Assetto Corsa here again, and we're gonna try some drifting. Just checking everything out, getting set up. We got the Mazda Miata today. There you go. Let's see what we can do here. All blacked out everything. Let's give you a little look at the Mazda. Look at this. Little matte blackish kind of a paint job. Not necessarily fully shiny, but it's not fully matte black either. All right, here's what it looks like on the inside. Got a nice interior and some crashing. Why not? Gotta get into second gear. All right, let's try this. There you go. Ooh. This one is always tricky. This inside view, first person, I just can't. Where are we right now? Okay. Ooh, that's it. All right, now let's do it the real way. A little 360. There we go. Warming up with this car a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I have the wrong steering setup. I'm like, why can't I get this thing to drift right now? Okay, back at it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now I get it. All right, here we go. There you go. I'm like, what's going on? The car is not behaving like itself. I couldn't drift, and it was all about my steering wheel settings. I had it on the wrong profile because earlier I was doing a little bit of racing and just driving around, and I had a different steering wheel setup. And now we got it the right setup, and things are moving again. It's all about the settings, guys. It's all about the settings. I'm like, what in the world is going on? There you go. A lot of smoke right now. This little thing can really slide though, and it is gorgeous when it slides. Woo. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try a different camera angle that I can give you guys alongside this main view. How about that? How about we try that? Give me a second. Hold on. I want to try that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to put up a top-down view so that you can see two different perspectives. Here we go. All right, how about that? How do you like that? Let's get that in. Let me move over a little bit. You can see a little bit more of it. Yeah, let's try with this on. Here we go. Trying out a new camera. I think it's kind of too small. Let me know what you guys think. But this top view is a nice view, but it's like really tiny. I'm not sure if it's entertaining at all, given how tiny it is. There you go. Feels really, really smooth. I'm a big fan of this Miata. One of the best second gear drift. Ooh, stepped out a little too much there. Look at that. Ooh, all right. Let's take a break real quick. Let's see how this is going. Ooh, that top view looks insane with all that smoke. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Want to try a different view also. Let's go ahead and go from top view to, let's do a different view. There's like a tire view down the side. Let me go ahead and try that tire view. Alright, so now we got a little tire view going on. Let's see what that looks like. If that's any fun. You know what? Let me also change the sunlight a little bit. It's feeling a little bit on the darker side. Let's get that bright. Okay, a little bit brighter. That should help out. Let's see what it looks like on the on that wheel cam. I'm distracted because I want to see what it looks like on the wheel cam also. Kind of crazy. Okay. Maybe it'll be better if we try to just do like a first person view on there. That way you can see a third person view and a first person view at the same time. The best of both worlds. Let's do this lap and then we'll switch to another view. The big one right here. Really smooth. I'm in such a groove right now. God. All right, let me pause there because that was never gonna end. It was going so good, so smooth. This car is amazing. This is the Miata, the Gravy Garage Miata. All right, let's pause there. Let's change up the view of that last cam, that third cam that we got up there, and maybe this time we'll do like a first person view there and get this thing going. I think this one is the right one. Um, let me see where I can fit it right. I feel like it's a good cam, but I want to fit it in a nice spot. Okay, so I got pretty good setup now. Okay. Alright. That should be a cool view, right? Let's give this a go. See what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat which wheel you like the best, or which view you like the best. That third view that I got out. You want that top view, or you want this first person view? Oh man, I messed up. All right, let me check chat real quick. Oh wow, we got a couple people. Ha ha ha! What's up, Gross? Alright, Thug, you're awesome. Don't want to mess with you. Moon, no, not playing Forza at the moment. This is Assetto Corsa. This is Assetto Corsa with multiple views. Let me get you a top view again and see what we can do from there. All right, here we go. We got ourselves some top view action. Let's go. Let me know if you like that top view. I just figured out how to do that, so I'm pretty excited about it. Top view, the aerial shot, just looks a whole bunch of smoke. That's what it looks like. There's a bunch of smoke flying around from the top. I want to zoom in a little bit, but then you lose the map. Can't zoom in too much from the top. No car wrecks for me, guys. No car wrecks. I took my eyes off a second for the chat and then crash as usual. This is Assetto Corsa. hug the corners so I don't get grass again. You guys want to see some snow? Man, this Mazda Miata is so smooth. I try to just give you guys a view from the front in the middle of the bend, running right through the bushes. These are all just fake bushes. All right, we'll go through the tunnel in a little bit, but first, just give you a look. This is what the car looks like. Looks really nice. Look at the wheels. Gets a lot of turns. Really nice looking little thing. Tiny, but it's a beast. All right. There you go. Let's go ahead and change the weather a little bit. Let's change the weather, and maybe we'll bring in a little bit of snow or something. All right, here we go. So we got a little bit of snow. And it got darker too, of course. All right, let me... This is a very tricky spot, so let's get into a groove somewhere here. There you go. Look at that. Little flurries flying around. Really nice. Man, this thing can go sideways really, really smooth. Amazing car. Amazing drift. Very effortless. The way I like it. Little work, but a lot of joy. Ooh, on the curb. Few adjustments there. A little e-brake action too, why not? We got the e-brake, we might as well use it a little bit, right? Really, really smooth, guys. Alright. We'll do a thunderstorm too. Back to the tunnel again. I'm just going through these laps like nothing. It's just so much fun. It's just so smooth, so nice, so easy. With this car, it just feels really, really great. Let's go ahead and give you side view here, and then take a look at the chat real fast. All right, let's change the weather up, and maybe let's try to go for something a little bit more aggressive in terms of weather and see what we can do. All right, so we got the thunderstorm now, so let's see. It's changing from snow to heavy rain, probably. But it got even darker. I see a lot of water, though, already on the car. All right, little slippage going on. Ooh, a lot of slippage. The tire, ooh, lightning. You seen that lightning? Those thunderbolts just going across? Oh, those puddles by the rear tires, those look super cool. Nice graphics here on full. Oh, hold on, let me turn on some lights. There you go, lights are on now. Ooh, seeing all this lightning. The sound of the wind too sounds pretty dope. And you see the light beams travel for the headlights too in certain spots. Really well done. See the light beams? That sound of the storm, that's super dope. The weather in this thing, this mod, the soul mod with the weather, just so amazing. Both the snow, but I think the thunderstorm is always what I'm like the most impressed with. Just both with the lighting, the water, the rain amount, the sound, the audio effects are really, really amazing when it comes to crazy weather here. Just amazing. They've done such a good job. Look at that lightning. Holy moly, that was... Hope nobody got struck by that. Well, that was crazy. And I'm out here just drifting in this thunderstorm. Very unsafe practice. Don't try this at home. Gotta give it, give the caution. My screen's getting wet too. Oh my gosh. The randomness of the effect also I really, really appreciate, because it's in some games, the weather is very predictable. It's the same kind of stuff over and over again. But in this one, I feel like they've done a great job of just randomizing everything. It's very hard to tell. You can't really just predict what's going to happen. Like, even with the lightning, you don't know if you're going to see lightning every lap. Like this last lap, I don't remember seeing any lightning. You know what I mean? But once in a while, you just get it. And it's not the same kind of lightning every time either. It's like a different pattern, different types of intensity, which is super cool. I love that realism that they try to create in this game. Makes it really, really a great sim. right, so we've crushed a couple of laps here, linked the track a few times with this in these weather conditions also. Oh, there's some lightning right there. All right, we're gonna wrap up right here after this tunnel, and then maybe change the weather up a little bit, get some light back in, maybe some sunsets, and get some shadows, some new colors. You know, that'd be nice. Ooh, barely made it, barely made it. I thought I was gonna slip out right there. There you go. I think we're getting to the pit stop right here. There you go. This is the pit stop, right? Ooh, see that lighting again? Yeah, this was a pit stop. All right, let's pause here real quick. Let's go back. All right, change the weather up. This is where we came from. All right, let's pause here for a second. And switch on to a different weather. All right, let's do maybe a little bit of sunset. Sunset's kind of dark though, so how about we make it absolutely clear? No clouds, clear. Yeah, let's do broken clouds. There we go. Oh, that wasn't reverse, guys. That wasn't reverse. Don't do that. All right, here we go. Stepping out. Take. Ooh, look at the colors in the sky. That is beautiful. All right, let me switch out the view in that extra cam also. Maybe something more interesting, something more intimate. Hold on. All right, let's do a little bit of this. We haven't tried this cam or this view. Oh man, look at the lighting though. Looks so beautiful. And there's still some flurries going on. The snow never really fully went away. The snow is still out there doing its thing. Look at that. The sunset driving is really cool too in this game. The sky looks great. messed up there. Quick correction, quick correction. Wow. That was a ton of fun. Had a great time. Starting to get a little too dark here, so and I'm going to change up the weather again. Maybe we'll bring on some broken clouds or some scattered clouds and some earlier daytime. That would be nice. There you go. All right, so this is the tornado setting. All right, look at the trees. Trees are going. We're in a tornado right now. Now with the tornado, I don't know if it feels any different than, oh my God, the rain is definitely different. All right, it's more, it's way more. But I was gonna say, is it really that different from like the thunderstorm? I guess they've added a bunch of wind to it, wind effects and like sounds. But I don't know. To me, it just feels like a heavy thunderstorm. The car is so wet and the passenger window's open. Both windows are open actually. Oh gosh, just crashed. But both windows are open. That's funny. Close the window, dog. Bar Drifters, what's up, champ? Thank you for the compliment. Definitely a noob still. Learning. Appreciate you though. Thought we'd drift in some inclement weather today, you know? Some inclement weather. Unsafe practices. Don't try this at home. Woo! I do love this car though. This car is really grown on me. I remember the first time I tried this car, I wasn't that big a fan. I was like, oh, it's a good car. But this Miata The gravy is called the Street Miata, and it's just so amazing, guys. The angles are great. The grip feels really good when you need it. The handling is impeccable, I feel like. The transitions are really smooth, no hiccups. And it's tiny and it's light, so it feels like, you know, once you get a hang of the weight, the lightness of it, it doesn't feel like you're gonna mess up easily. Because it moves really nicely in relation to its weight. Very hard to describe, but it just feels so predictable and accurate. And very maneuverable too. Really maneuverable. We call that nimble, right? Very nimble little thing. And we're just doing our own tornadoes in the tornado. We're doing drift tornadoes in a tornado. And I can pull in e-brake whenever I need to, and it behaves the same way. It doesn't behave like completely erratic. Doesn't slow down way too much because of the e-brake. Sometimes when you pull in e-brake, it just like kills the car pretty much. In this one, you still have a lot of power, and it doesn't feel like you've downshifted or you need to downshift. There you go. Wow. Everything is just so smooth in this. It's almost like I'm on ice. It's like I'm on ice, but I have control of the grip. Once you get the rhythm of the car down, you just know where it's going. All right, let me pause right here. What's up? What's up? $360 we can definitely do in here. I'm on a very tight kind of a track for drifting, though. There's not a lot of... There you go. There's a little version of it. Right? I'm on a very tight track, so it's very hard to pull that one off here because there's a lot of bends and there's just not a lot of... yeah, see, it's a little bit tight. But in any case, let's go ahead and get some clear weather. Get rid of this rain. We've had enough of that. All right. All right, I don't want any of this smokiness. We got clear skies, few clouds, scattered clouds, windy. Yeah, I kind of like the windy. All right, it's windy. We got bright skies right now. It's late afternoon. There you go. There you go. You see how easy it is to initiate also? It's so easy to initiate this thing. This is the car that I feel like I use e-brake the least. It's just that it's a lot easier to control without having to use the e-brake or relying on the e-brake a little too much. With some of the cars that gain a lot of speed, the e-brake is almost essential. From time to time you need it just to reduce the speed around the turns. But in this case, the deceleration of the car is very good on its own, and it's just like really well balanced all around. I really like it. All right, so there you go. The road's still wet from the rain and the tornado and all that we did to it earlier, right? We put this map through a lot right now. Thunderstorm, you know, squalls. We got rainstorm. We got regular rain. We got snow today. We got tornadoes, you know, and now we got a windy but sunny day with scattered clouds. So the skies are looking amazing. The skies look so realistic in this game. They're beautiful. And the shadows, the way they fall on the buildings, and those buildings turn extra dark. That's super cool too. Right? Some buildings just look extra dark in the distance because of the shadows and like how they're on the opposite side of the sun or whatever. Pretty cool. Yeah, see these buildings in front of us right now? They look so dark, and that's cool. And that's because they're not getting the sun. It's pretty dope. This hill is always a tricky one. I'm always nervous about that hill after the tunnel. Like you come out the tunnel and then you gotta go up and you gotta be drifting while you're going up. That's hard. Or at least it feels hard to me. But anyway, this is our last bend. I think it's been a good run. Had a good time. I was just wanted to chill a little bit and relax, and sometimes the drifting kind of helps you relax. So I came on for a little bit. Wasn't planning on today, but you know, just came out. Had a little bit of time. I figured why not. We always do Sunday night drifts, but why not a Monday night drift? If we can swing one, we'll swing one. You know what I mean? So we came by. Thanks everybody for joining. I'm gonna try to wrap up now. I don't want to stop because it's just so much fun. It's so relaxing, kind of. To just be spinning the car around, turning around and around, just hanging out. But we gotta go. It's the weeknight, right? So we gotta wrap up. And there you go. Did it. And we're back under the tunnel. There's a little 360. Almost. Pushed it there. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.